Hi guys, it's Rachel here. Now I hope you can see my drawing. I've done just a very primitive drawing here on the Arteza mixed media pad, which is 180 GSM, and I'm going to paint with my gouache colors. So as you know, they are in the trays like this. So let's put them out here. You won't be able to see them because they'll be off screen, but I'm going to pull them out. There's 24 colors. I'm going to pull them out and we're going to have a go. So it's going to be a fairly naive sort of drawing, and I've got my Arteza waxed pad here for mixing colors. I've got a mix of brushes here, and I am going to mix some colors. Now what do I want? There's light apricot. Maybe I want a bit of this orangey sort of color. Oh, it's kind of yellow, so I'm only going to put a little bit out because I'm not quite sure. I might put a bit of red. I've got scarlet red here. I don't know if you can see a little bit of that there. I'm going to mix those together, see what color I get. So let's just grab a paintbrush. Now that is too red. Now this brush doesn't go back into a tip, so I probably won't use that one too much. So I'm going to put a bit more, might put a bit of lemon yellow in there. It's all a bit of an experimentation. I'm not putting out a whole lot of colours and then taking from them. I'm just going to, I've got a bit of a reflex, that's a bit more like it. Now I want to dull that down. I don't want it that bright, so I could use, what colour will I use? I've forgotten all my mixing colours rules. I think I'll grab a brown. I've got burnt umber here. I'll put the burnt, I'll put a bit more burnt umber out over here on the side. A bit more, because I might use that to tone down other colours. So we'll just grab a bit of that. Yes, I want them to be sort of old looking colours. I don't want them to be, and we can test it out on a piece of paper. This is actually similar. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. But I don't want it to be that. So with gouache, you can, it's a very opaque paint. So you can get a very opaque coverage, but I want this to be a bit more watercolory. Okay, so I won't use that brush because it's no good. I like this as a Filbert oil acrylic brush, so we'll use that. Get some water on there. Let's see how thick that is. A bit more water there. Just want a wash of it. I'm going to paint down here. Probably could have had a bit more brown in it, but anyway, it's going to be a bit brighter than what I wanted. Now I think I'll grab a different brush. This one's no good for that. And I've got this one. This is one of those cut edge ones. I don't know what you call them. And you can get nice into your corners with that one. So I was a little bit thick up there. I wanted that more pale down there. So I need to remember that, and I need to, probably need to buy new brushes. I need to sort of add more water. So I'm using a bit light watercolour. And if you wanted to be really straight, you could have a not too tacky, what's it called? I think I might go down to here. Not too tacky masking paper, masking tape would be a good one to go with as well. So there we go. Okay. That's one a little bit too bright for my liking. But I wanted to do another detail with that one. So I'm going to get, I think I might use this brush. Right? This is a number 3. And I want to do all of these little, oh, splashed dirty water everywhere. I think I'll start down here being a lefty. Might have that a little bit more opaque so it stands out. I'm just pressing very lightly as I can using my tip. Oh, I really did splash water everywhere. See, as I said, you can use these very opaque and you can use them also medium, and you can also use them a bit more like watercolors. Okay, so that's that for the moment. I might use, color that in up there as well. These are very nice to use. Okay. Right, now my next border is going to be a little bit sort of a purpley, browny sort of colour. So I just want to grab a bit of this cerulean blue, and I want to take some of that. I just want to see what colour it makes with this. It's sort of like a greeny colour. I want to add a bit of red, and I'm going to grab, oh, this red. What's this red called? This red is, come on, crimson red. Better. So I want kind of muddied sort of colours. I don't want them to be too sort of too clean. I don't know, they're kind of dirtied sort of colours. So let me just grab my fill bait. Oops. I don't want too much of it. Yes, that's going to be good. That's really watery. And I'm going to go across the bottom here. I'll fill in the corners. I don't know if you can see. Okay. That's better. That's how I wanted my orange to go, but it didn't. I won't worry about it. Yes, Lily. I don't know.
Want to see my drawing?
Oh my goodness, I'd love to see you drawing.
Are you filming?
Yes, I am.
Hello guys.
Just a sec.
Ooh. So that's different.
This is the drawing Lulu's doing for art. That's the image that we printed out. It's a public domain image. Oh wow, and that's the drawing.
Don't do it with paint.
I won't. That's the drawing. Oh my goodness, Lulu, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So that's going to be coloured now. Is it pencil colour?
Yeah. We haven't used any other type of colour. Oh. Oh, I'm tired. Will I boil the water?
Yes. Now it's going to be thick. So a good idea to have your blotter, your blotting paper. Okay, so that's that one. And I'm going to put that colour around somewhere. I might, where is my other brush? This one. I might do this one. I want it to be a little bit more opaque for that outline, so I'm going to outline it first.
Is that enough?
Yep.
Will I put the lid on it?
Yes, that'll make it go faster.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I keep splashing water everywhere.
Okay. Put it on the thing.
Okay, thank you, Lulu. The nice thing about this, it does dry quite quickly, but it seems to...
I'm going to have a break, Mummy.
Okay, Lulu. You keep talking to me.
Sorry.
It seems to sort of reactivate a little bit. So it might be the types of gouache that reactivate, because apparently if there are some types that don't, but I can see as I go over that it sort of blends. Even though that line is dry, if I work on that, that blends in a bit, so it's the good type. So I'm wondering in that case, if I put those in these colours in that palette that I have, if they will then sort of like if I can reactivate them with water. And the other thing I'm going to do is, because we're going to have a limited palette here, I'm going to do this part here. Little dots. Okay. That'll be it. I'm mixing it. Oh, I might do these as well. And then I might see if I can just grab a darker bit and go around that. Okay. In the center of that flower, I'm going to put some of this color. Oh yes, it does reactivate with water. It's like watercolor. I'm going to have, first of all, I'm going to put lots of water in it. So let's just take some color off and add more water, and I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go around it. I'll let that dry. I'll do that one as well. So if you've got too much water, just clean off your brush and then put your brush on the blotting paper, and then just put it back into where you've got too much paint, like there, and it soaks it back up again. It's better, I think, for that one. Oh, now I've made it all dark, it doesn't matter. Okay, now what would I do in there? I think I'll just do some lines. Okay. Now I need to mix my blue, and I'm going to need some, let's use more black. So I reckon if I leave these colours on the palette, they'll I can reactivate them. So I've got my black. I need to grab some blue. Just using the blue that I had before. A bit more blue. And then I'm going to use the Filbert again, which is the one with the round top. Let me see. A bit more water. Yep, I like that colour. Okay, now I'll get my other brush. Just to fix up my edges here. It's not perfect. We're just mucking around. Okay. So I want to grab my other brush again. I seem to like this number 3. And I am going to see how good yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going to do the bird's face. probably going to be gross. I don't know. Who knows what it's going to look like. So the beak, and then I'm going to outline the body. To outline the wing. I might outline that bit as well so it's more part of it. And then I'll do this bit. And then I'm going to go across here. So this is a bit like those, I don't know much about them. They're fracture sort of things. It's just like a inspired by those. I was looking at those. And they're I think they're German, but I think there's a lot of them in Pennsylvania. So that's where I'm getting my inspiration from for this. Now I think I might get a little bit darker here, and I'm going to do, I did draw it, but now I can't see it. Okay, and anything else with the blue while I'm here? I'm going to colour this in. This is fun painting because besides trying to get your colours not too opaque, you don't have to worry about it too much. There's no shading. It's really like colouring in but with paint. And I must say these go down very nicely. Yeah. Okay. Right. So that means I'll do that one down there. Need more water in it. And colour that one all in and do the same sort of thing. Might as well use your colours while you mix them, although I do think they do reactivate. We'll see that's dry over there. We'll see if we can reactivate that afterwards just to see what happens. Okay, and then we get a bit of darker and go around our petals. And around the centre. And then a bit of water there, and then just go here, colour that in a little bit more. And then we'll do our details up here. Okay, so let's try and reactivate that colour. That purple's gone, it's dry. Oh yep, it does. Look at that. See, it's reactivated. So we can get the purple and go and do some, we'll go around the centre here. It was completely dry, and we'll do some line work in there. And I might do my little detail here that I wanted to do with the purple. This little border. Hopefully I've got enough, because I won't be able to mix the same colour again. It's a bit of a hot mess. Okay, it's a bit more opaque there, but anyway. Right. Now we need to mix a green. Now what greens do I have? I've got that yellow. I'll put some of this yellow over here. Okay, and let's see. If I take this and mix that in there, what colour do I get? Just toning it down a bit with some orange. it a bit more. Okay, just making it a bit more muddy. So I need this brush, and I'm going to do that border up there. So let's just move this out of the way. Plenty of water. Okay, so that's that. Now, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to colour in my bird. So great paper, it's not buckling too much, because I am using a lot of water here. So I'm going to do that. I'll just get a smaller brush now. Is it bubbling?
I think it is.
Well, you can see the bubbles if it's bubbling. Okay, and then I'm going to do the dots.
I go with the water.
Okay, I'll be done in a second.
I think I forgot about it.
Okay, the dots, and then anything else with the green. I might colour in the leaves. I don't want to have too many colours. I want to keep it simple. So I'm going to colour in the leaves. I want more water. Then I'll come back with a darker to outline it. Those smaller leaves can be done a different colour. Okay. Oh, and I needed to do some more very pale there. See, I've got too much. I've dried off my brush and it just soaks it up. And then a bit of the darker orange, and that's reactivated. Too much. There. Okay, and I think I'm going to do those those stripes like this. No, I wasn't going to do those that colour. I was going to do these. I was going to colour that a bit more. There we go, it's just a bit of a mess, isn't it? Doesn't matter. It's not a problem. And then I'm just looking at it thinking, oh, I wanted to do that bit up there. I don't know if it's on the screen or not. I wanted to do that bit blue. I'll just go over it too much there. Okay. Right. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll finish doing this bit here, and then we'll come back and see what else needs to be done. All right. So I'll see you soon. Bye.